Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you are in good condition, happy and careful. Okay, introduce our group. We are from group 6. We will present the result of our discussion. I'm Yani Novita Sari in PM 210400034 as moderator and speaker, and then Putri Intan Aulia as speaker, and the last one Fatimah Mardatila as speaker. Okay, the first material will be delivered by me. Okay, table of contents. Conceptualizing and developing intercultural communication competence. 1. Intercultural competence. Why do we need to know about intercultural competence? Next, intercultural communication competence or ICC. What is meant by intercultural communication competencies or ICC? Okay, the next material will be explained by Putri Intan Aulia.
Intercultural competence. Intercultural competence refers to the multifaceted set of knowledge, skill, attitude, and disposition that enables one of to effectively communicate, work, and learn across cultural differences through a development process involving meaningful intercultural experiences. It's a core goal and requirement of preparing teachers. The key components of intercultural competence. First, cultural knowledge, understanding of the general cultural pattern as well as specific cultural knowledge about various groups. Two, cognitive complexity, ability to view cultural issues from multiple and complex perspectives rather than simplistic view. Three, flexibility and openness, willingness to suspend judgment and adapt one's own behavior, communication style, and perspective in intercultural interaction. 3. Relationship building skill, effective perception, active listening, seeking to understand different cultural perspectives rather than automatically assuming misunderstanding. 4. Communication skill, code switching, ability to communicate appropriately in culturally sensitive way. 5. Emotional skill, regulation of own emotion and ability to respond empathically to others from different cultural frames of reference. Next, international outlook. Understanding of globalization, interconnection between culture, and ability to view issues from international perspective rather than solely domestic lens. Next, coping with stress and uncertainty, ability to adapt to new cultural contexts and experiences of feeling like an outsider or dealing with cultural value conflicts. Last, self-awareness, understanding of one's own cultural value, belief, and how they shape perception of other cultures.
Okay, the last material will be explained by Fatimah Mardatila.
Now I will explain about intercultural communicative communication. Intercultural communicative communication or ICC is a specific aspect in intercultural competence that focuses on the ability to communicate effectively and appropriately across cultures. Intercultural communication competence Intercultural Communicative Competence or ICC specifically involves applying culture knowledge, skill, attitude, and proficiency related to verbal and nonverbal communication across culture. And now please look at the Bryan's 1997 framework for intercultural communicative competence. There are 5 elements. The first one is attitude, knowledge, skill of interpreting and relating, skill of discovery and interaction, and the last one, critical culture awareness. Now I will explain about all the elements. Attitude provide the foundational component for ICC. Intercultural speakers should be ready to suspend disbelief about culture and belief about their own, and willing to relative their own value, belief, and behaviors without assuming they are the only possible and naturally correct ones, according to Byron, Kripkova, and Starkey in 2002. Additionally, interculturally competent speakers know the culture, product, practice, and process of interaction in social groups in their own and other culture, and are aware of how other people may perceive this product and practice. Besides the attitudes and knowledge, intercultural speakers have certain skills. They can interpret ideas, events, or documents from other cultures, explain them, and relate them to those of their own culture. Thus, they can explain the reason why the thought or action of someone with a different culture identity could be misconsidered in their own culture. Moreover, intercultural speakers can gain new knowledge of a culture and culture practice, and use their culture, attitudes, and skill when interacting with intercultures from other cultures. Lastly, they are aware of their own culture value and the ways the value influence their view of other people's value, and they critically evaluate social perspective, practice, product, and processes in their own culture and other cultures by using explicit criteria. And it's according to Byram et al. In 2002. That's all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, this is all the information from the group. Thank you for your attention and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.